Hi-ho, Andrew Conrad here to talk to you about WorldBook, which I'm sure everyone has used at some point. WorldBook was a staple of my childhood, being homeschooled until ninth grade. WorldBook is where I got quite a bit of my information. We had a volume set from 1962. I was 16 when I found out that a man had landed on the moon, but that's neither here nor there. This is called the Super Homepage, where it offers links to various categories for different users, all with a slightly different focus. As you can see, WorldBook Web has sites tailored for schools and for public libraries. It also offers specialty sites, digital libraries, and WorldBook Classroom. These are resources for teachers, which offer various science projects, little hints for dramatic recitations, social study activities, etc. The schools and public libraries is what I primarily focused on. It might be ungenerous to say that the major difference between these categories is formatting, but they provide a lot of the same services and you'll find a lot of the same information. For public libraries, the WorldBook Online Info Finder, that's the actual encyclopedia. That is the volume sets just digitized into an online format. Whereas if you go into the specialty sites and you want to look up Academic World Book, this allows you to browse alphabetically and by subject. And if you wanted to go to history, if you wanted to go to Europe, peoples, Celts. This is exactly the same article that you will find in the regular encyclopedia for public libraries, but the background is different. So it really doesn't make much sense to me that they have all these different sources packaged in all these different ways when, you find pretty much the same thing in all of them, but I suppose they want to appeal to people with various interests and various ways of doing things. For schools, they have it divided pretty much into age groups: elementary school, middle school, high school, AP level. WorldBook Kids is really pretty interesting. Every site offers a featured video that's tailored for the interests and the mental capacities of the age groups that it's aiming for. This, as you can see, is very colorful. It has a lot of graphics, and the other ones are not like this. They're assuming the students are more serious minded, more oriented towards studying, and they don't need to be entertained and ooh, shiny, colorful, that sort of thing. This has some pretty interesting exhibits here, like to compare places. If you were doing a comparative study of various nations, you can compare countries. It will provide you with a listing. Say you wanted to compare Afghanistan with Albania. Oh, sorry, Afghanistan. Let's see, go back over here. Choose places, Angola, and compare now. It will provide comparative statistics of the population, the physical area, the highest elevation, life expectancy, capital, all the vital statistics where you can say how this country is similar to this country, how this country is different from this country, etc. Pretty interesting. It offers a lot of pictures. It offers short art and simple articles about historical figures, plants and animals, science and math. Pictures here. This is a great source where you can get pictures for history and government. This is the British Parliament, etc. So one little thing that issue that I have with this is how it's not very straightforward. You have to go into link after link after link to get to the information you want to get to, and you just have to go back and back and back. It can get a little tiring at times. For the public libraries, the WorldBook Online for Kids, that is exactly the same thing as the school kids. The WorldBook Online Info Finder, This is the encyclopedia. You can find the articles A to Z. You can find it by subject, images, and there's also a dictionary. They provide headlines, current events. They have exhibits like biography of the day, a science project of the day. For the students, they actually provide things like citation builders, tips on how to do research, a personal portfolio where you can actually, save the research that you've done, so you can just go back into it, build your own private timeline if you are looking at a history project, etc. The digital libraries are interesting. There's only 3 of them, but if you're doing research on environmentalism, on history, on inventions and discoveries, pretty much all the information that World Book offers has been collected into this one spot where you don't actually have to navigate through all the various encyclopedias and all the other things. If you wanted to look up the Incas, the Aztecs, etc., all the information is provided right here. World Book Advanced is for more high school oriented people. For the public libraries, World Book Online Reference Center, this is for, I take it to be adults. It offers computer and web tutorials. It offers links to government resources. This is a place where, ordinary, average adult citizens can go to find information that they need, in, the web world, in, online, etc., those sorts of things. So it's a really good resource, I would say. There are some inconveniences, and I think its scope is just too broad. It tries to do too many things, but in general, I think that it's designed for a regular user. If you're willing to explore it a little and, get accustomed to the format, I think this is a pretty good general reference source for the public and for school kids, if not really for graduate students.